hitting home once again. Last week, President Trump approved new tariffs on Chinese goods totaling about $50 billion, and China has retaliated again with the potential of hitting West Texas farmers pretty hard. KMAC's Tori Larned shows us how this is adding stress to an already unpredictable season.
Doug Halavity has been a farmer his whole life, whether it was helping his parents out on the farm or picking up on the family business. And while they've dealt with all of the elements, he says that this China tariff just adds to the stress of it all.
2 more years we'll be on this land 100 years.
Doug Halavity says the farming life always has uncertainty.
The dry weather, the rain and no rain.
But with the U.S. battling it out with China, Halavity and other cotton farmers hope they're not ground zero of a trade war.
If we don't do something now, it could be worse later. China has enough control already. We need to start taking some of that control away from them and even the playing field out for the American farmer.
Dan Epstein, a political science instructor at Texas Tech, says China is targeting the Trump administration where it'll hurt the most.
And certainly the Chinese government is looking for those parts of the country, those districts that they think have the biggest support for the Republican Party, and saying, aha, we think maybe we can get Trump to back down if we impose that hurt particularly on agricultural producers.
Halavity and other farmers are still dealing with short-term issues.
There's a really big demand for cotton, and then on top of that we're having trouble growing cotton this year.
But Epstein believes if these tariffs continue, farmers will face long-term deficits in the future.
If every year prices are about 6 or 7% lower because these tariffs are going on, that's not a really good prospect for the future of West Texas cotton.
National sorghum producer says that this 25% net retaliatory tariff is supposed to go into effect on July 6th, but we will have to wait over the next couple of weeks to actually see what happens. Reporting from South Lubbock, I'm Tori Larned, KMAC News.
Tori, thank you. Still a lot more to talk about here on KMAC News at 6.
If your kids are like